Hello and welcome back. Finally, first stream of the new year. You may have seen it. Correct. 20 lands. It's going to be pretty exciting. Climbing up from gold, so nothing too special. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much with this list, but I'm pretty excited about it. So just jump right into it before we get into the matches here. A little bit lower curve for sure. Definitely. Reckless Stormseeker. I'm pretty happy with that. Haste has been pretty important, seems pretty important. So I think Reckless Stormseeker here is going to do pretty good. It's gone pretty well so far, the times I've used it, but especially when you get the Storm Charge Slasher there, giving +2/+0. I mean, that's pretty good. Haste as well, but the all-important Trample if you've got the Slasher out. So getting Trample on, say, a big Marauding Raptor, Trample on a Ripjaw, maybe the Regisaur Alpha itself, it's going to be pretty helpful, I think. And if you get multiples, I mean, that's all right too. You might play a couple dinos in a turn. You can give them both haste. Maybe you don't have a Regisaur Alpha, but it's never a problem with this creature because it isn't legendary. You can happily see more than one. Other than that, 2 Abundant Harvest, and then 3 Commune for 5 sort of Commune effects. Abundant Harvest, quite a bit different, but we got that there. Usually, recently, it's been 4 Commune with Dinosaurs. Oh, Happy New Year, Brian. How's it going? Oh, yes, hopefully we can get Gishath to pop off this year. That would definitely be pretty fantastic, for sure. Yeah. Marauding Raptor. We don't have the 3 amigos here, as you can see. I decided to take out Drover just to make a little bit more space, and I think for now, with the curve being so low, a lot of 3 drops, Marauding Huntmaster is probably going to be enough. And then Heroic Intervention. Yeah, pretty crazy. A lot of targeted removal. I could go with something like Blossoming Defense, Snakeskin Veil, because, I mean, if it's a single target, you might as well use that. But this, of course, is going to help, well, being instant speed. It's got to be instant speed, but the board wipes, the wraths, all that stuff, especially if they were going to target, answer, remove 2 dinos at least. That's going to be good. Starting off with that, I think it's going to be pretty fantastic. And with the lower curve, there is a chance that we can more often have 2 up for Heroic Intervention. So, yeah, should be pretty good. Rampaging Ferocidon, of course, keeping with the low curve theme. Stop that life gain. Deathgorge Scavenger. There is a few more spells with Heroic Abundant Harvest. So I think Deathgorge, at least for ourselves, there's going to be some non-creatures for it to eat, but also on the opponent's side, is it Phoenix? Lots of stuff with non-creature spells in the graveyard, so that's nice starting out with it game 1. Ripjaw Raptor, of course, just fantastic. Nothing much to say about that guy. Regisaur Alpha, as always, my favorite, a full play set. A couple Ghalta. I was using 3 for a little while, but dropped it down to 2 just to make a little bit more space for other stuff. Oh, I just noticed I had 1 Drover hiding, so we have the full 3 amigos. That is good. Mana base, nothing too crazy. Upped Unclaimed Territory to 2. Usually I had it at 1 recently, but nah. The Rockfall Vales, the Rootbound Crags. I was just drawing too many of, well, both those combinations. So for turn 2, I wouldn't have 2 mana up. I'd go maybe Rootbound Crag turn 1, wouldn't draw land, and I'd be forced to play Rockfall Vale, tapped. Just not a good time at all. So I switched it up, made changes for other lands that do come into play untapped, so things will go a little bit smoother, hopefully. And then Shaper's Sanctuary, yes. Again, with all that targeted removal that Heroic Intervention may help with, we've got Shaper's Sanctuary. Always nice having another turn 1 play, pretty fantastic. And if it is a lot of targeted removal, especially something like Mayhem Devil, where they're going to stack a lot of those triggers to maybe finish off something, we could, well, probably will be drawing a bunch of cards with this. And it, again, stacks more than 1. The more the merrier. That's always good. And then, yes, the classic, the fantastic questing beast. You know him, you love him, you may hate him, but he's in there to help against 9 Lives Solemnity and the Sarah's Emissary decks. Damage can't be prevented. That's the main draw, but of course, he's just a keyword ability soup. A fantastic card. I like it. And could potentially play him turn 3 after a turn 2 Marauding Raptor, so that's always nice. Anger of the Gods. You may have seen it. You've probably seen me use it before. Love it. You might use it yourself. I would highly recommend it. Yeah, takes out all that stuff, 3 or less. It's good. Did move shifting to the sideboard. Recently I had shifting and Ripjaw paired together to start off game 1, but I felt like lowering the curve with all these 3 drops. Wanted to free up space, and yeah, that's about it. All right, let's jump into the first match. Whew. Cross fingers for me. Okay. Guess we have to choose a deck. Interesting. Oh, look at that. The deck I wanted to choose was basically at the top. That's hasn't happened, actually. I've had to scroll down quite a few times now just to really find out what I wanted. It's weird how it organizes it. You would think it was the last edited, previously updated deck. Jope Mosa. Yeah, should be a good time. That definitely looks like a pretty fantastic starting hand there, for sure. Win or lose, I'm having fun. I'm playing Dinos. It's a good time. Hopefully, you guys have a good time as well. I mean, I'll be the one feeling the pain. You may feel my pain as well if things don't go our way. Not too worried seeing a turn 1 Blossoming Sands. Doesn't seem too threatening. Maybe this opponent didn't have quite the wild cards. Oh boy. Well, I was thinking, oh, this is not going well. But well, we got Rampaging Ferocidon. The exact card we need. I mean, it was rough. Coming back today on the drive, my wife was driving the vehicle, so I got to play quite a bit in the car, and oh, it just was not going our way. But this is pretty fantastic. I mean, starting out with Rampaging Ferocidon. Couldn't really have asked for anything better. Hopefully they don't answer it. I was worried about a Skyclave apparition there. I thought it might happen, but well, what might they do? I do have a spell for Commune, but let's just stick with Regisaur Alpha. See if they do Collected Company. I could see that happening. Mana Tithe. Oh, Collected Company. Okay. I thought so. Oh, well, that's not a problem because they're not getting big at all. Anything. Yeah. We would have died pretty horribly if we didn't have Rampaging Ferocidon, but yeah, let's just attack with both those guys. Certainly not attacking with Rampaging because they would absolutely double block to kill it. Public enemy number 1. So I guess as long as they don't have something like Declaration in Stone, Skyclave Apparition, they don't have an answer for Rampaging, I think we're in a pretty good position. Inquisitor Captain. If you want to kill yourself, that's quite alright with me. Don't really see him having a way out of this. Yeah, they can't attack. Oh, that's just dirty. Well, Deathgorge Scavenger will eat the Commune with Dinosaurs, or actually, let's eat that Collected Company, because who likes Collected Company? No, well, if you're using it. I did try Collected Company with Dinos in the past one time, but there's too many above 3. Wasn't quite what I was hoping for. All right, and there it is, game. Pretty, where's the Proud Dino? I think that's the Proud Dino. Okay, wow. I was hoping for a pretty good opening, pretty good start. That was about as good a start as you could hope for. Soul crushing. But they know what we're all about, so if they have removal, they're bringing it in for Rampaging Ferocidon. So definitely Heroic Intervention is nice. Probably going to be protecting Rampaging with that. Don't see a lot of targeted anger. Might be nice just to clear them out. The stuff that hasn't gotten big. I think anger could be good. Deathgorge. I say we remove Deathgorge and bring in anger. Yeah, I think we'll keep it as is. I was thinking of dropping the Reckless Stormseeker, bringing in Shifting Ceratops just for another body that survives Anger of the Gods, but yeah. I think we gotta keep that, definitely. We have Rampaging Ferocidon. Pretty good chance. Well, they could run away with things here. Commune would dig for that all-important Marauding Raptor. It is not. But we did dig 5 closer to a Marauding. Did we pass up a Huntmaster? We did not. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Abundant Harvest. We got the lands we need, so... Ghalta. Okay. You know what? Let's just get that tapped. We'll give them slight bit more information. Oh, you love the stream layout. Thanks. Happy you like it. Enjoy it. Fairly minimal. I have been wondering about adding some different elements to it, but I think sometimes it clutters it a little bit too much, so I like to keep it fairly fresh, but it's working out. And especially with the background removal with my camera here, you get my face as it should be on a live stream, but you don't have actual background that takes away from the battlefield any potential information. Celestia Skuriok, not doing a whole lot. That is a good question. Well, we got Heroic Intervention. That's always nice. I think we definitely want to save Heroic. Reckless Stormseeker. Want quite a bit of power. If we could get to a Ghalta, that would be nice. I say we just go Reckless Stormseeker. And... yeah. Leave it as is. We may play nothing next turn, which will make it night, so we get that storm charged slasher. Uh-oh. So I probably should have just done Anger of the Gods. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, hey, it was a quick game. Yeah, good game. But they did not see that we have Anger of the Gods, so that is good. Shaper Sanctuary. I think there's still not a whole lot of targeted removal. There is the Skyclave Apparition, of course, which I was thinking we should have held up the mana for Heroic Intervention. Play the Huntmaster, still have 2 left for Heroic Intervention there. Yeah, that would have, I think, definitely been the better line of play. But now we know they've got Skyclave Apparition. Definitely should have expected it, but we're going first. We're on the play. Feeling pretty positive. Oh, well, we have to keep that, I think. We'll hope for a Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor coming up here. Commune still, just to dig for... Okay, I was tempted to grab that second Rampaging Ferocidon. Maybe would have been a little bit better, just because they got the Skyclave Apparition, of course. But I do value my Marauding Raptor. Ghalta. Let's go big or go home. Maybe we can finish him off with the queen of all dinos. I'm not sure if Zakama is male or female. Hard to say with 3 heads, but Zakama is also possibly a queen. Oh, okay. This is looking pretty good. Well, I don't want them drawing more. I say we just gotta get Rampaging down, stop them from things getting out of control, which it certainly could get pretty nasty next turn with 3 lands. We'll hope they don't have 2 sources of red for Skyclave Apparition. That's the main thing. Crossing our fingers. Ooh. Oh. Whew. I was worried, that's for sure. Okay, Regisaur Alpha. Fantastic stuff. But actually what we should be doing, mouse is dirty underneath. I say we gotta go Ripjaw Raptor into Ghalta. See if that doesn't just finish him off right there. Maybe they just pack it in, perhaps. No, we'll still preserve Rampaging Ferocidon, just in case. Play it safe, you never know. Oh, ouch. But that's not gonna do it. We have Ghalta. Probably dead. Just a guess. Okay, well, we'll play Stomping Ground. We'll see what we get. Regisaur Alpha, yeah. Yeah, let's just swing. Bring the pain. Ooh, another abundant harvest. All right, well, we'll cast one, see what we get. If maybe it's another. Yeah, we'll keep going. Hey, Anger of the Gods. All right, so they do know we have the Anger, of course. I don't see them getting out of this unless they hit something really, really good. Well, that's not going to do it. Let's get her done. Bam. Phew. Okay, fantastic start there. Pretty exciting stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Man, that was just a thing of beauty. You saw the importance of starting off with something like Rampaging Ferocidon that stops life gain. You might as well, just in case, if you're in red. Yeah, doesn't hurt. All right. Let's keep the streak alive. Great dub, yeah. Happy to hear. Happy to hear you enjoy it. I need some more water. Been drinking coffee for the past, I don't know how long. As you can see from Okay, but first coffee. Okay, but first coffee. That's what it says. Back in a sec. Ugh, yikes, that's kind of clunky. Interesting seeing 2 rogue interventions, but I think it's doable. We can make that work. We have the turn 3 play at the very least, though. Yeah, well, okay, we got Marauding Raptor. Good stuff, but I don't have too many high hopes that it survives. If it was a Huntmaster, that definitely, I think, would have died. Oh, they see we're dinos. Now let's see if Marauding Raptor lives. But we've got Anger of the Gods coming in for game 2. That's going to be pretty handy. We'll probably drop Otepec Huntmaster, I think. Oftentimes I drop Huntmaster against something like Mono Red here. Yep, you've got something that deals 2 damage. Yeah, I'm not falling for those shenanigans. I imagine they're gonna kill whoever I play. So let's just get the Stomping Ground tapped, just because we don't want to go any lower than we have to, take any more damage than we have to. Although I do have to play Stormseeker. So it forces them to kill it, if they do have it, which I'm pretty positive they have something that deals 2 damage, or 1 damage. Yes, there it is, the stomp. Swing with Marauding. Oh no, we're open. Whatever will we do next turn? Mono red dinosaur deck. Pretty interesting. Let's see. I actually like the thought of Regisaur Alpha, although I'm pretty sure they still have something that deals 2 damage. So I think we just go Ripjaw, which he'll be at 3 temporarily, so they'd have to double up on removal, which we draw even more cards. That'd be pretty fantastic. Also just Ripjaw Raptor against something like Mono Red here. Oh, chef's kiss, definitely. I could see him bringing in Burning Hands. 1 in a red, deal 6 damage to a creature or planeswalker, I think, that's green. Pretty fantastic. We'll have to watch out for that. Man, well, we got enough heroic interventions, that's for sure. I say we play Deathgorge, eat the Commune to save it, and then we swing with Ripjaw and Marauding. I imagine they'll kill at least one thing. They probably don't want to block Ripjaw, but they don't want to take too much damage. Alright, let's Heroic Intervention. Save them. Too bad we don't have another mana, so we could go with the next Heroic Intervention that we have, but maybe it'll give them a false sense of security thinking we don't have another one in hand, which we do. That's quite alright. I don't think they can attack with everything. They definitely can't afford to. It will be nice if we... No, it's not another land, but Regisaur Alpha. Let's go. And they don't have any mana up where they'd be able to kill Drover the Mighty, so we'll be left with that. It is lethal, so they got to block something. I would imagine probably Marauding Raptor. Ooh, they're doubling up. Very interesting. I'm quite alright with this. I think we should be pretty safe, especially if they had something like Anger of the Gods. I don't think this list would have that, but... I say we're in a pretty good position here. We should probably have it locked up, just due to the fact that we have two bodies there. Yeah, gotta play the Bone Crusher. Bam, there we go. Good stuff. Well, you know what we're bringing in. Anger of the Gods. Shaper's Sanctuary actually should be pretty fantastic as well. Yeah, we could drop the Huntmaster. Deathgorge, yeah. Something a little bit bigger. Something like Shifting Ceratops. Also, Questing Beast, pretty sweet. Yeah, I say we switch Rampaging with Questing Beast for a little bit bigger body, that sort of thing. And again, it's another creature that does survive Anger of the Gods, where Rampaging Ferocidon would have sadly gone to the graveyard. Pretty interesting stuff. Would have turn 1 Shaper Sanctuary. I don't know. I kind of like that. It's no creatures. It's no Anger of the Gods. I think we probably should prioritize Anger of the Gods a little bit if we did have, say, Marauding Raptor here instead of a Heroic Intervention. I could see probably keeping that. Turn 1 Sheltered Thicket. Turn 2 Marauding. You know what? Let's risk it. We'll see what we draw, because we are on the draw, so we do get a slight potential advantage that way. And keeping this hand, we're not down, and we do have plays at the very least. Definitely could have been a lot worse if we mulligan, so... Oh, that's a double mulligan. Yikes. But still, mono red, they can sneak out, get some nasty damage, that's for sure. Ooh, the Bomat. Hopefully that doesn't get too many swings off, because they're going to get quite a few nice cards from that. I say we got to go turn 1 Commune, dig for that Marauding Raptor. Unfortunately not, but Ripjaw certainly That is the thing we want to pick against this match. This deck. Karizev, wow. Ragavan, the monkey. Hopefully they don't add Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer to Historic. That'd be pretty interesting just to see the mayhem it unleashes. I think it's a pretty cool card. It's just a flavor win, certainly. Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. Pilferer. Oh boy. We might be going too slow for him. Yeah, I think that might do it. But we'll play it through, just in case, you know. Next turn we will be getting Ripjaw Raptor, so maybe we can stabilize potentially. We'll draw that Anger of the Gods next turn also. That could be a pretty good possibility. They certainly will be sacrificing that Bomad Courier. Maybe they don't. And they play another creature. Ooh, okay, well. This is getting rough. But it may not be over. They have stumbled a little bit in the land department. So as long as we can maybe block something. Yeah, probably should block Ragavan. Block the thing that is the most. Embercleave on the Ragavan. Oh, alright, yes, that will do it. Oof, Anger of the Gods. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, and they, oh my, you saw that. Oh, if they wouldn't have, whew, this is highlight reel stuff right here. Man. Okay, well, you know what we're doing. Smoke them. They'll certainly sacrifice the courier. That's to be expected. Still, you know, it might be a loss. Hard to say. You never know what they'll play next turn. Or they could just simply burn us down with, you know, maybe 2 shocks, something like that. I think we'll hold it back. But it could be game, certainly, if they doubled up with 2 play with fires, play with fire, pillar of flame, something like that. Fervent Champion, okay. We'll see if they buff it with something, because of course we'll play Heroic Intervention in response. Draw a card, okay. Heroic Intervention time. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Where's the Proud Dino when you need it? Oh, that is just a wealth of cards. What do we want to play? Commune for the turn just to grab a land. Still, it's rough. Probably leave Heroic Intervention. Leave at least 2 if we can. So, other shapers. That'd be nice, drawing just oodles and oodles of cards. And another Ripjaw. Nah, I feel like Heroic Intervention. That was pretty sweet. I like that. So we'll go with the Commune. We'll leave at least the 2 up there. Regisaur Alpha. It was sad seeing us pass up that Anger of the Gods, unfortunately. No attacks. No. Ooh, I think that's probably it, unfortunately. 1. Yikes. Doesn't get much closer than that. Well, another Ripjaw. Keep 2 up with that one there. Keep them both back. Play it safe, just in case. We still have another game to go if it doesn't go our way this one. Interesting. More Ripjaws. Yeah. Yikes, this is pretty tense. I mean, if they drew the shock, something like that. Oh. So I think we have to definitely have to double. I don't know, this might be it here. Pretty sure this is it. I think it, yeah, because some will go past. Pretty sure that's how it works. Because 12 in total, so 2 I think would still go past. I think that, yeah, I think. Yes. Hey, that's all right. It was close. It was down to the wire. That was some pretty interesting stuff there. That's all right. But they know what we're all about, so we got to be wary. I think Questing Beast would be a nice addition. Nah, we got to go fast. Super fast. Shaper Sanctuary did factor in a little bit there, as you saw with Ripjaw Raptor. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough. It's too bad we don't have Temple Altasaur. Whenever a dinosaur we control is dealt damage, prevent all but one of that damage. Would have helped out in that case. Bone Crusher only dealing 1 twice. Would have snuck through damage with Trample there. May have to consider something like Thrashing Brontodon just to take out these Gruul or Mono Red decks with Embercleave. Anything that has or hinges on a pretty powerful artifact or enchantment. I think they're quaking in their boots because we gave them a run for their money game 2 there. Yikes. That was pretty exciting stuff. Oh, I think we got to keep that. It's a no-brainer. We don't have an early 2-drop that would die anyways. It just marauding, pretty much. Yeah, Sheltered Thicket. Turn 2, Rootbound. Play Marauding Raptor if we draw it. Shaper Sanctuary, possibly. Yeah, I like the looks of that. Hopefully we get to 4, at least for Ripjaw Raptor. But we do have Anger of the Gods ready, coming up. Perhaps they'll play around it a little bit. nice seeing Reckless Stormseeker. Hopefully they don't have a braid, but I could see that being a definite possibility. Ooh, okay, good. So they don't have a braid, which is nice. They probably don't have a braid. Annex, good stuff. Yeah. Safe to just go Shapers, swing again with Reckless Stormseeker. Get as much value out of it before we cast Anger of the Gods. Perhaps they use some of their removal on it. Don't want to be so bad. We draw a card. I was going to die anyways, so quite alright by me. And also, with Anger of the Gods, creatures are exiled, so it's pretty interesting. With Annex, they would be making tokens, but since he doesn't actually go to the graveyard, I believe that's how it works, those tokens aren't actually made. So pretty sweet. Nah, we don't want to use Heroic Intervention. Or, you know, that's a decent amount, but I still think it's not quite the value we're hoping for from an Anger. So let's just play that second Shapers and hope they don't go off too crazy. Maybe they get, again, that false sense of security. They dump a little bit too much here. But I think we'll probably be going Anger of the Gods next turn. Kari Zev with that? Hey, that's alright. Taking her out. Yeah, we gotta do it. We could also go Ripjaw. Do we be a little greedy? I don't think we want to be greedy. We'll go Abundant Harvest just to see what we get. Actually, we should choose land. We want to lock in at least that fifth one. Just for Regisaur Alpha coming up. And I don't know. I'm still tempted to go Ripjaw. Yeah, okay. That might be our downfall. Hopefully not. But it's going to make a headache for them, for sure. Especially if they target it. We're going to draw a lot of cards coming up here, potentially. Hopefully we don't see an Embercleave for 2. Ooh. That'll do it. Okay. So, it was our downfall. We should have played Anger of the Gods, listened to our gut. Well, hey, we learned a lesson. That's quite alright. Might have been hard to say. No, it would have been probably, possibly still our downfall. It's okay. We had fun. It was a good time. We gave them heck there. Game 1. That was pretty sweet stuff. Let's jump right back into it. Always nice starting off against Scurry Oak there. Ooh, okay. Well, if we're going first, we want to be a little bit faster, especially like we just faced mono red aggro there. Yikes. And this definitely is not going to do it for us. Oh, much better. We got our single copy of Drover, so we got turn 2 play, turn 3 Reckless Stormseeker. I like the looks of that. Free to play, try hard. Maybe they're making us think they don't have good stuff when they really do. But hopefully it wasn't wrong to send that land to the bottom. I'm tempted to just keep Ghalta because we are on the play. We are going in blind. Of course, we don't know what they're on, so we'll lean more towards doing the most powerful thing we possibly can. Nice, getting that Drover. Hopefully we get a Dino, then plus the Reckless Stormseeker, be able to give Ghalta haste the turn we play it. Or we just watch Drover die here, which oftentimes happens, unfortunately. Ooh, this is good. I almost thought Drover was Marauding or Otepec Huntmaster for some reason. Wanted to play Regisaur Alpha. Okay. If we get Marauding Raptor, we can get Ghalta, I think, if my math is correct. Deafening Clarion? Oh, phew. Well, we want to take out that Narset. Hopefully they don't get a Wrath of God here with Narset. That's Teferi. So they won't be able to play him next turn, which is always nice. Kind of worried about a Wrath next turn. They don't have two sources of white, but they definitely could sweep us with Deafening Clarion, Anger of the Gods. So it would be nice to be left with just Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, I think we risk it. Oh boy, here we go. And yeah, try and do as much as we can. I mean, if they bumble around, get Ghalta next turn, that would be it. I'll just pray they don't get a second source of white. Oh. Wow. All right. We listened to our gut that time. We didn't listen to our gut against Mono Red there and play the Anger of the Gods to keep them down and out of some creatures. Didn't pay off, but there it paid off pretty nicely. We could have easily been playing into a Wrath. Luckily, it was not the case. Oh, shifting Ceratops, though. 100%. That's got to come in against this. I could see us dropping Ripjaw, but I do feel they have some amount of Deafening Clarion, Anger of the Gods to deal 3 damage. So it's probably a good idea to cut Rampaging Ferocidon, I could see. Just because there's lots of spells, Deathgorge probably is going to have plenty to eat if it comes down to that. Heroic Intervention, I mean, they got the Wrath, I'm sure. So we want to keep that in. Maybe not a whole lot of targeted stuff, so we'll keep Shaper's Sanctuary out for now. Maybe bring it in. Ooh, Questing Beast, Planeswalkers. Thinking. Want to bring Questing Beast in. Ghalta is nice. But I think because we are on the draw, we'll have Questing Beast instead of Ghalta, and we'll take out 1 Commune. Just because Questing Beast, Huntmaster, there's just a lot of hits where we're going to be passing up creatures with Commune with Dinosaurs. So I think it feels better cutting that. And also having the split with Commune and Abundant Harvest. If we had 4 Commune, we'd oftentimes be passing something up, but Abundant Harvest, 2 of them at least, there's a chance if we say non-land, we're going to grab that Huntmaster, that non-dino creature that we brought in. That's pretty fantastic. I mean, that's lovely if we're playing first. I mean, we're playing second, though. So that's about as good as you could hope for. We got the all-important Shifting Ceratops, which we'll definitely be aiming for. Turn 3. Ooh, Deathgorge, nice as well. No Heroic Intervention. Probably could have been good if we mulliganed maybe once to prioritize it a little bit more. Oh, our fourth land, good stuff. Hopefully Marauding doesn't eat Lightning Helix, perhaps. Bouncing, Ether Gust. Huh. Ooh, wow, we're taking out Narset again. Oh, let's see if it's a Wrath. Or an Anger. Or a Deafening Clarion, perhaps. Oh, Fateful Absence. Huh. Well, if we went Shifting Ceratops, they would definitely target that. So I think probably good to go Ripjaw Raptor, get the draw, get one closer to Heroic Intervention. Oh, I forgot. Well, it had to be what it had to be. We had to power up Marauding Raptor in some way. And that was the only card. There was no cards in the graveyard, so we couldn't have played Deathgorge. Didn't want to play Shifting Ceratops because that would get removed. Want to waste Fateful Absence on something other than Shifting Ceratops. So unfortunately we didn't get the draw there, but had to take out Narset. Ooh, okay. Well, this will be interesting. Huntmaster, good stuff. So when they sweep, answer Marauding in some way, we'll have the Huntmaster. But I still want to preserve... we can go Regisaur Alpha. We'll see if... well, they probably would Fateful Absence it. You know what? We got two Regisaur Alphas. If we only had one Regisaur Alpha, I think I probably would have not played him here, but just to draw out some sort of removal. Perhaps they take all this damage? No, I can't see them taking all this damage. I'm sure they have the Wrath. I mean, that's pretty low to take everything. Ooh, so they do have the Wrath. If they didn't have the Wrath, they would have done Fateful Absence. Certainly, I could... yeah, that's okay. Day of Judgment, Wrath of God. Oh, the friends, that is just a beautiful sight to see. Regisaur Alpha it is. There we go. 2. All right. Shifting Ceratops, hasty next turn. I think that might be lethal. That might be it. It is. There we go. The importance of haste. Fantastic. That's another highlight-ish reel right there. Bam! They didn't even take a point of damage on us. Not that they had a lot of creatures or anything to deal damage to our face, but pretty sweet stuff there. Haste, important. Playing around their ass. As you could see, there was a pretty good chance they had it, and they did. They made a calculated risk. That's how it goes. You win some, you lose some. Let's keep the party going. Nice, we opened up a pack there. We should easily finish off the Mastery this month, I imagine, or before Neon Dynasty releases. Hopefully there's some pretty sweet equipment in that, and maybe a dinosaur, who knows? You never know, a robot dinosaur. That'd be pretty sweet. I would like to see at least, I don't know, maybe one. Kamigawa's fairly wacky, I guess, so I mean, there is definitely a possibility. Yeah, I like that. We go first, turn 1. Abundant Harvest, dig for a 3rd land. Yeah, well, hopefully all goes well like it did that past game against Jeskai. Lovely stuff there. Another Jeskai perhaps, or is it Phoenix? Let's just go with the Timber Crown. Double green being, again, a fair bit more important. Fading Hope, okay. Well, our hope is not fading quite yet. It's just the start. If it's mono blue, that'd be fantastic. Shifting Ceratops. It's not mono blue, yikes. Well, let's go with Huntmaster again. If he sticks around, we get potentially Regisaur Alpha next turn. I think they're going to counter it, though. Full of counters, that's alright. We're not raging, we're having fun. A good time. It's not always a fun time, but hey. We had a fantastic match last one. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. They got one up, so... You know what? I've been screwed over by Mana Tithe one time too many. So I'll play the Unclaimed Territory on the off chance they had that Mana Tithe. Maybe another Fading Hope. Hopefully not. Oh. Well, at the very least, that's 2 less Fading Hopes. One that won't send Regisaur going back. Probably play that next turn. Potentially Reckless Stormseeker. So then we're left with 2 to protect it. Oh boy, not this shenanigans. Okay, so our hope is definitely fading because we're going to see some wacky stuff coming up here. Yeah, let's pay that 2 life. Get the Reckless Stormseeker. Give it haste and see what they do next turn. I'm sure they won't Wrath. They'll do something to it. Definitely. Hopefully we don't see like a lightning bolt. No, it's not lightning bolt. Some crazy stuff though. Actually, yeah, I think you can get lightning bolt from Tomb of the Infinite. I read through the spellbook at one point, but there's just too many. Well, they got 3 up, so I definitely don't feel safe going with Regisaur Alpha. Go with Rampaging instead. Still left with enough to go Heroic Intervention if they let this resolve, of course. Ooh, they do. Right, well, I think maybe that's a Doomscar, perhaps. That's foretold there. Which, if they go Doomscar for 3 next turn, they'll still have 2 or 3 up. So they may be able to counter the Heroic Intervention that we would cast. Swords to Plowshares. I don't think we gain life because it happens at the same time, so Rampaging Ferocidon stops us from doing that. Question is, do we want to use a Heroic Intervention? I think we use Heroic Intervention just because we got 2 in hand. If we only had the 1, I'd probably let Rampaging Ferocidon die. See if they double up anything. Or they use that Doomscar. There it is. Good old Doomscar. Hopefully they play something. A little bit. Ooh. Well, it's not quite good game yet, but... Well, we could draw Shifting Ceratops. You know, all is not lost. We'll certainly be prioritizing Shifting Ceratops. That's for sure. Well, it's not shifting, but it is something at least. It's probably a good game. Look at quite a few shark tokens. I think if we don't draw shifting Ceratops next... Oh, double Shark Typhoon. That is just nasty, nasty stuff. Ooh, Marauding Raptor. Okay. Let's see. Swing with Ripjaw. Use Heroic Intervention to save it. Draw a card. Get closer to shifting Ceratops, but I think we'll leave it as is. We'll see what they do. See if they swing with maybe one of the shark tokens. Be able to swing with the hasty shifting Ceratops potentially for 4. It's reduced to 3, and then we give it haste for 1. So we'd be left with enough to cast Heroic Intervention if we do draw it. Okay, good. Not attacking. Oh, okay, they're attacking. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, I think they got a counter spell for Ghalta. Let's hope that's not the case, but I think they do. Swords to Plowshares. That is gonna do it, I think. Let's Heroic Intervention. Let's go big. Go home, just in case. Hope they don't counter it. Hey, okie dokie. Wow. Double Swords to Plowshares. That is crazy. Now maybe we should have just let it happen because we would be gaining 12 life. But yeah, maybe could have squeaked out a win, potentially. Shifting Ceratops though, coming in 100%. I think we'll leave Ghalta in because we are on the play. Shaper Sanctuary, they targeted us with a fair bit of stuff. So I like seeing that. Questing Beast as well for all the Planeswalkers they got. Deathgorge, plenty of stuff to eat. The tokens really come into play just later, all the shark tokens, so Rampaging isn't going to do a whole lot of work for us. I want to keep going fast. One Commune, 2 Huntmaster. Ooh, all right. Here goes nothing. Shifting Ceratops, prioritize that, play around whatever we got to play around that isn't blue-based. That's pretty nasty, though. That's a lot of Swords to Plowshares. Pretty much, yeah, it was likely a good game there. Feel like we could potentially keep that. I mean, we don't have turn 1 Commune. It's not shifting Ceratops though. Hey, that's something. Still also quite clunky, but we got turn 2 Huntmaster, turn 1 Abundant Harvest, dig for I do like Questing Beast. Yeah, I think we got to send the Queen packing, unfortunately. Well, got to be land. Ooh, okay, good stuff. That Reckless Stormseeker would have... Oh, okay. So we got another Reckless Stormseeker. Alright. Hopefully Huntmaster sticks around. If it doesn't, at the very least we still got the Stormseeker plus potentially the Huntmaster to swing in, do 4 damage next turn. Hopefully we get that all-important 4th land for Questing Beast. Oh, yikes. That wasn't nice. Good. Got the 4th one. Let's just go Reckless Stormseeker. Maybe we get Shifting Ceratops next turn. That'd be pretty good. Ooh, they did not cast anything. But I think it's basically guaranteed that they got some sort of answer for Huntmaster. Or the Storm Charge Slasher there. They got 3 up. They gotta have something. But we do have Heroic Intervention, which is always nice. So slap it on Huntmaster. Get a bunch of damage in. And we'll see if that's enough. Ooh, this is interesting. So they could be hoping for the Wrath next turn. Which of course we got Heroic Intervention. That'd be pretty sweet. Because it would be exactly lethal if we could play Questing Beast. Yeah, I think they're digging for the Wrath. Oh, Day of Dread. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, that is just absolutely lovely stuff. Lovely stuff there. $13 My math is bad. That's okay. I thought it was lethal. That's embarrassing. Hopefully they don't have another Wrath. Cross the fingers. Oh, phew. Okay. So it's looking pretty positive. I think that does it. What can they do? Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Kind of like Ripjaw still. Fast bodies, bigger bodies. Regisaur is always nice, but just having bodies we can play. You know what, let's drop Ghalta or on the draw, not going as fast as possible. Yeah. Get some cheaper stuff. Fly around those shark tokens potentially. If they cycle it, they get a 2/2, a 3/3 token. Rampaging Ferocidon would still fly past that as long as they don't have 2 of them. And it's going to ping if when it does come into play. Oh, speaking of Rampaging Ferocidon, good stuff. Yeah, I say we keep that. No turn 1 play, unfortunately, but we got 2 turn 3 plays. It's looking pretty good. Oh, yes. The 4th land, we got Questing Beast, turn 4. It's looking good. Hopefully we can eat a Narset. Something like that. Yeah. Let's see what Commune gets us. Maybe we can pick up something very threatening that they would not want to have. But I think to play it safe, we just got to grab that 5th land, lock in the potential for a Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, just playing it safe pretty much. Oh, double Questing Beast. That actually could be pretty fantastic. You know what? I think we'll go with the Rampaging Ferocidon instead. Eat whatever sort of removal they probably are holding up. Go Questing Beast next turn, followed maybe by Regisaur Alpha. We'll always see what they have, but yeah, I think they're considering it, definitely. Maybe they only have something they can do. Well, it's on the stack. They don't have any. Okay, Jawari. Yeah, that's right. Play it early. Oh, we are all tapped out. Ooh, they got 4. You know what? I think we take this opportunity to go Sheltered Thicket, Reckless Stormseeker. Yeah. Hey, that's quite alright. I do like seeing questing beasts. 2 of them. Taken out to Fairy, potentially. Yeah, we'll go Regisaur Alpha. Next turn when we play our 6th land, we'll be able to go Questing Beast. And then if it isn't answered, we'll have the 2 up to protect it with Heroic Intervention, if it makes sense to do so. I think he's gone. He's a goner. Eesh, ouch. Hello, yes, yeah, no. Hopefully they don't have another one. But we will have 2 up when we go Questing Beast. They don't have a whole lot in hand, which is nice. Yeah, I think we go Shaper's Sanctuary. Plus the land. Questing Beast. We'll have at least 1 to pay if they were planning to go Jawari Disruption, but if it's something other than Jawari, I mean, might as well go Shaper's Sanctuary. Or they might counter it. Ooh, very interesting. But they still could counter Questing Beast here, you never know. Hopefully they don't. Hey, alright. Let's get the damage going. Probably digging for Big Teferi, I imagine. Narset, potentially. To play a land, go Narset. Still have 4 up and dig for some sort of answer for Questing Beast here, which it's quite alright. We were going to go with the second one we had anyways. So technically, if they want to waste their removal, their answers, that's good. Oh boy. It will be nice if we... Oh, yeah, okay. They did it. They did what they had to do. Deathgorge Scavenger. They got lots of spells, so let's get that guy down. And... yeah. Probably doesn't... oh. Excuse me. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot. Just because they aren't Jeskai, there's no Mizzix Mastery to worry about getting all that stuff back. Recasting their Wrath, that sort of thing. So, might as well eat something. But the Shark Typhoon, that's going to be a headache. Hopefully we see the Shifting Ceratops. Commune, definitely. Oh, phew. Okay, okay. So this is looking good. I like this definitely. We pray there isn't another Wrath. This is a pretty decent swing right here. If they can't kill Shifting, that might be it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's try Questing Beast. See if it eats up an answer. Hopefully we're not playing into a Settle the Wreckage. That would suck big time. Oh, we're playing into a Settle the Wreckage. I should have thought that. Okay, well, we got some basics. 2 basics. I mean, unfortunately we don't have 3 to maximize the benefit. But we'll go Marauding Raptor and hope we get another Shifting Ceratops. And they don't have another Settle the Wreckage. And they don't answer Marauding Raptor here. Ooh, Sheltered Thicket. We're definitely cycling that thing. Ooh, another Marauding. Okay, well, let's go for that. Always got to be wary of Settle the Wreckage. It's in the back of my mind. Let's hold them back. We do have Heroic Intervention. So we'll see if they use some sort of removal, Wrath. We will have Heroic as a backup. We'll have quite a few lands and a couple cards in hand, so I could see them having some sort of protection answer to Heroic Intervention. Ooh, a Reckless Stormseer. That's too bad. Well, we'll swing with 2. We'll get rid of 1, so then we're able to play the Reckless Stormseeker there. Hopefully get a little bit of damage in with the one Marauding that does connect. Then hope they don't counter this. That's quite alright. Man, this is tense. I always love these matchups. Down to the wire, hoping to top deck the key card that we don't top deck, but hey. Let's see. Yep, definitely. Could pay that. Question is, nah, we don't attack. We'll leave them up just in case they are feeling extra threatened by the 2 creatures and they go with some sort of Wrath, potentially. Then we got Heroic Intervention to save the day. A lot of sharks. We're going to have to get shifting soon. Especially if they start swinging with, I think, at least the 4/4 this turn. Oh, they do go to Teferi. They had enough for... Oh, they did have enough for Teferi. That's okay. As long as we draw shifting Ceratops. Oh boy. Yikes. Holding everything back. That's interesting. Nine. Is it lethal next turn? No, not quite lethal. So go with that Reckless Stormseeker at the very least. And not attack. Oh boy. Okay. It's make or break right here. Well, they're certainly not going to Wrath with all those sharks. They want to get what they can to get lethal eventually. Oh boy. Yikes. Let's see. They'll probably just wait until they have lethal with flying. Just go right over us. Maybe doing some calculations. Swinging with a couple things. That's quite alright. You know, might help us out actually. Ooh, the questing beast. And they didn't play a spell. Oh boy. Well, here it is. Hopefully they let the questing beast resolve. If they do that, that might be it. I don't think they're going to let it resolve. Okay. Put it on the biggest thing. We definitely want to spread out to trample. Two, so Stormchat has 6. That'd be pretty good. Questing Beast at 6 would guarantee we'd get 1 through. I think we gotta go both Storm Charged. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Probably don't think that's enough now. Since they did go Fateful Absence before going to the blocker step, and they do have an answer for that. So hey, oh man, that was intense. Some pretty nice back and forth there. Got pretty close. We were hoping for Shifting Ceratops, but unfortunately, we did not see that fantastic key card. That's how it goes sometimes. You've got Commune, you got Abundant Harvest, you got a play set of that one card. You don't see it. That's the beauty of variance, that's for sure. What time are we at? Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty long time. Okay. Well, let's finish it off there. We'll open up the pack we got. Still saving up for when Neon Dynasty releases. Okay, well, not something I'll probably ever use, but it was free. Pretty fantastic. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed if you're watching now or watching later on. Probably going to try cutting up these matches so you can pick and choose which ones you want to watch, or just rewatch this entire live stream. That'd be pretty fantastic as always. Hopefully you enjoyed. There is always room for improvement, and take a bite out of that like button. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.